I've got the message. Hi everyone. So we are going live, and we'll start the prayers in a minute. So welcome to the Cave of Blissful Attainment. And there's a nun of Blissful Attainment, there.
Blessed by Conjure and Tenure reading.
So right now, the nuns from Kaligomba are here. 2 days reciting the Conjure and Tenure. And tomorrow they're going to make satsas for Ashan. And so it's very nice energy here right now. But it's also raining. And so I hope everybody knows there is a final version 5 for the prayers, and it's called From the Cave of Blissful Attainment. So the link for that is definitely in the Facebook if it doesn't work in the YouTube. And so that's what we're going to go to now. And I'll start off a little bit early, but I'll start by reading the motivation from Geshe-Pemba for all of these prayers and all of these activities. The one thing in our hearts is the strong wish and prayer that our Vajradhara Guru will return soon. And for that reason, we are doing these prayers, which are recommended by His Holiness, and all the extraordinarily beautiful Sufratan prayers composed by highly realized beings, enlightened beings, Kajala, Charan, and His Holiness. So we can't think anything more to do than that. And since we have this opportunity to do these precious practices in Rinpoche's cave, the cave of the Lava Lamas, then we also want to share with you. So even if you can't stay with us or join us, please rejoice every day, and then you get the same merit, and dedicate that to Rinpoche Sufratan. Then we're very, very happy. So Geshe-Pemba says, I make a humble request to the FBMT family. Please pray and dedicate for Rinpoche's true and unmistaken reincarnation to return as quickly as possible, in a place where the reincarnation can be very quickly recognized. Please pray the reincarnation can complete all the studies as soon as possible and resume carrying out the legacy of Rinpoche's past life, and therefore be of the most benefit to sentient beings. May this reincarnation be able to offer extensive benefit to the world and each one of us for Dharma practice, the purest Dharma practice, and teaching in the same way as the past life inspired us. May the teachings of Buddha and all the other holy activities in Rinpoche's organization come with the greatest benefit to all mother sentient beings. And then chanting the names of Manjushri. And we start with the increasing mantra. Teyata Om Dara Dara Mandara So, Dara 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 Om Dara Dara Mandara So. And then as we recite the prayers, and remembering that these names of Manjushri, which is the essence of all the tantras, they're also expressing the qualities of our Vajradhara Guru, Kyabje Rinpoche, all our Vajradhara Gurus. In the Indian language, Arya Manjushri Nam Sangiti, in Tibetan, Lama Jambangi, Zen, Lama Java. In English, chanting the names of Noble Manjushri, homage to ever beautiful Manjushri. Then Vajradhara, ever glorious, supreme, secure, the hard to tame, the hero conquering the triple world, the Vajralord, the master of all secrets, with eyes wide open like white lotuses, his face just like a lily in full bloom, while shaking in his hand repeatedly a Vajra of highest excellence, accompanied by countless Vajrapanis, which feature such as fierce stubborn brows, subdued for the hard to tame heroes, appearing with heroic hideous forms, brandishing in their hands their mighty Vajras, the tips of which have been intensive light. Great benefactors to all living beings, through skill, through insight, and through great compassion. With please and happy attitudes, with joy, their bodies, those of wrath or deities, protectors who assist the Buddha seeds, their bodies bowing reverentially. Paid homage to the true awakened one, protector, blessed one, Tathagata, and joining his two palms respectfully, he said before the Lord the following: O omnipresent Lord, for my well-being, would you concern to me and for my sake, that I may reach complete awakening upon the basis of illusion's net, and for the sake of every living being sunk deep into the mud of ignorance, their thoughts disturbed by various afflictions, so that they may obtain the highest fruit. May you, the most supreme awakened one, the blessed one, the world's guru and teacher, who knows the great surmised reality, aware of wishes and abilities, reveal to us the great name chanting of the wisdom body of the blessed one, the great Ashnisha, master of all speech, the self-arising wisdom emanation, the wisdom deity called Manjushri, these names with meaning both profound and vast, of great significance unmatched, serene, with goodness at their start and middle and end, proclaimed by Buddhas of the aeons past, and to be taught by Buddhas yet to come, and taught not once but time and time again by all the Buddhas of the present age, which were respectfully recited in illusion's net, the Tantra most supreme, by multitudes of mighty Vajrapanis, the joyous guardians of secret mantras. This I shall uphold with firm resolve until I reach my final liberation, so that I may become a great protector, the bearer of the Buddha's every secret. And this I shall reveal to living beings according to each one's capacity, in order that afflictions may be quelled, so ignorance may fully be dispelled. With this request to the Tathagata, the master of all secrets, Vajrapani, his body bowed, his palms politely joined, they stood before the Lord devotedly. And so the blessed one, Lord Shakyamuni, the best of men, the fully awakened one, extending from his mouth his handsome tongue, the tongue unmatched in both its breadth and length, displaying a gentle smile to living beings, a smile that fills the threefold world with light, that tames the enemy, the four maras, and ends unwanted birth in all three forms. His voice melodious like that of Brahma, completely filling all the triple world, replied as follows to the Lord of Secrets, the Vajrapani, strongest of the strong, that you, abounding in supreme compassion and aiming to assist all living beings, are willing and prepared to hear from me this evil-quelling, purifying chanting, the chanting of the name so filled with meaning of Manjushri's embodiment of wisdom. How truly excellent, O Vajradhara, how excellent of you, O Vajradhani. And so I shall, O Master of all secrets, reveal just that to you most splendidly. With single-minded focus, listen well, how excellent, responded Vajrapani, so truly excellent, O Blessed One. And then the Blessed One, Lord Shakyamuni, surveyed him for the family great with mantras, the family of the Vidyas and the mantras, the family that is threefold by its nature, the family of and yet beyond the world, the family great in brightening the world, the foremost family of Mahamudra. And so the family great with great Ushnisha, and then above the Lord of Speech he spoke these verses, which include 6 kingly mantras, which manifest from non-duality, which bear the quality of non-arising. Jnana Murti Aham Buddha Buddhananda Bhatinam Om Vajatisha Dukkha Chadam Rajna Jnana Murtaya Jnana Kaya Bhageshvara Arapatsanayata Namaha. And so he is the Blessed One, the Buddha, awakened, fully born of the letter A. He is the letter A, the foremost for him, supreme, most syllable with meaning great, arising from great vital force unborn, beyond expression based on words or speech, the foremost cause of every form of speech, the shining forth of every kind of language. Great feast who takes the form of great passion, producing bliss in every sentient being. Great feast who takes the form of great anger, great enemy of every mental poison. Great feast who is by nature great delusion, delusion's vanquisher for deluded minds. Great feast who is in essence great fury, great adversary to all furiousness. Great feast who takes the form of great desire, who vanquishes desire in all forms. He is great carnal lust, he is great bliss, he is great happiness, he is great joy, with great appearance bearing form supreme, with great complexion marked by great physique, with great renown, the great magnificent one, his mandala voluminous and great, the bearer of the mighty sword of wisdom, the foremost god for taming great afflictions, possessing great renown, his glory great, his brightness great, his luster most supreme, most wise upholder of the great illusion, fulfiller of the great illusion's aims, enraptured by the great illusion's rapture. The great illusion is the foremost lord of great magnificence, supreme upholder of great discipline, intense supporter of great tolerance, with valor rooted in great diligence, samadhi resting through great meditation, endowed with bodies flowing from great wisdom, both great in strength and great in skillful means, a brimming ocean filled with vows and knowledge, by nature great in kindness limitless, the foremost mind enriched by great compassion, of great insight, of great intelligence, great dexterous one with methods ever great, commanding powers and great miracles, with driving force supreme, with speed unmatched, renowned great Lord of foremost majesty, most valorous owing to his great might, destroying the massive mountain of becoming, unyielding, holding strong, a massive Vajra, great terrifying Lord, the great cruel one, provoking fear in great and daunting creatures, protector as the greatest of all vidyas, a guru as the greatest of all mantras, traversing well the Mahayana's path, himself the Mahayana's foremost way. He is Mahavarachana, the Buddha, great sage observing great intensive silence, arising from the great mantra way. He is at heart the great mantra way, accomplished in the 10 paramitas, having the 10 paramitas as home, in whom the 10 paramitas are pure, for whom the 10 paramitas are means, protector reigning over all 10 grounds, residing steadily on all 10 grounds, made pure in nature by the tenfold knowledge, maintaining purity through tenfold knowledge, with tenfold forms intent on tenfold content, with tenfold strength, pervasive Lord of sages, achieving every aim for every being, endowed with tenfold mastery supreme, beginningless complexity devoid, by nature pure reality and essence, unwavering, a speaker of the truth, with speech and actions perfectly aligned, the teacher of the non-dual truth, non-dual, atop reality's most lofty peak, with selflessness his wild lions roar, instilling fear in deer-like misled seekers, with journeys fruitful, traveling everywhere, as swift as thought in all Tathagatas, a victor, slayer of foes, triumphant Lord, a universal king with forces great, assembly head, instructor for assemblies, assembly Lord, assembly chief, the ruler, most influential, bearing precious burdens, not other bound his way, the greatest way, the Lord of speech, the master of expression, most skilled in words, adept with language truthful, with boundless words, a teacher of the truth, providing teachings on the fourfold truth, not coming back, not turning round, right, no, the leader of the Prateka Buddhas, gone forth by going forth in different ways, a single cause of all great elements, Arhat Bhikshu, defilements exhausted, devoid of passion, master of the senses, the right that comfort met with security, for he having cooled down is free from stains, equipped in full with knowledge and his face, the Sugata, best knower of the world, not thinking me, not clinging on to mine, established in the system of two truths, upon the edge of psychic life's far shore, with deeds accomplished resting on the bank, emerging from untainted lone awareness, with sword-like insight ever penetrating, the Son, the Dharma King, the noble Dharma, supreme illuminator of the world, the Dharma Lord, the sovereign of the Dharma, the teacher of the path to excellence, accomplishing all goals, fulfilling aims, completely free from wants of any kind, bereft of thought and on the pleading source, the Dharma source supreme beyond decay, enriched by merit, merits gathering, unique great wisdom, wisdom, wisdom rich, aware of what exists and what is known, while gathering the twofold gathering, eternal yogin, king of everywhere, the object and the mind of concentration, the master of intelligent reflection. For by oneself alone is the experience, immovable, the ultimate beginning, the holder of the three enlightened bodies, the Buddha formed of 5 embodiments, the omnipresent made of 5 wisdoms, his diadem with 5 awakened ones, with all 5 eyes maintaining non-attachment, the great progenitor of all the Buddha's eminent and foremost son, arising from the world of true insight, the sourceless Dhamma source, existence ending, comprised of Vajras, holy, dense and firm, the newborn sovereign ruler of the world, emerging from the sky, the self arisen, a massive blaze of knowledge and of insight, illuminating beacon of great light, a lamp of wisdom shining brilliantly, a light for beings, a lantern unto wisdom, with energy supreme, most radiant, the Vidya King, the greatest mantras Lord, the mantra King, achieving noble aims, the great Ushnisha, marvelous Ushnisha, the Lord of space, revealer of all things, the best embodiment of every Buddha, with eyes the joy of every living being, Creator manifesting varied forms, great sage deserving praise, deserving worship, a mandarin born unto the triple family, upholding mantras of the foremost pledge, the greatest bearer of the triple gem, who teaches all 3 peerless vehicles, with snare unfailing, most victorious, the snatcher ever great, the Vajra snare, the Vajra hook, the snare of excellence, called Vajra Balawa, he is terrific, 6 faced, the king of anger, hideous, 6-eyed, 6-armed, the ever powerful, bearing his terrible fangs, a skeleton, Hala Hala, 100 faces proud, the Yana killer, ruling obstacles, instilling fear with Vajra impetus, the Vajra-hearted, famous for his Vajra, with belly large, with Vajras of illusion, the Vajra-born, the sovereign of the Vajra, akin to space, his core comprised of Vajras, unmoving hoodie with his single dreadlock, his clothes an elephant's raw hide still moist, the great terrific one who cries ha ha, who screams he, instilling fervent fear, his laugh the screeching laugh, a booming laugh, he is the Vajra laugh, the mighty howl, he is the noble Sattva, Vajra Sattva, the Vajra sovereign Lord, the highest bliss, the Vajra's wrathfulness, the highest joy, intoning wombs of Vajra Humkara, with Vajra arrows serving as his weapon, his sword comprised of Vajra slashing all, upholding every Vajra bearing, with just a single Vajra ending strike, with eyes like Vajra fire, truly dreadful, with hair that's like a Vajra set ablaze, immersion of the Vajra, great immersion, with eyes like Vajra's eyes 100-fold,
with Vajra hair that's proud
on his body, his unique figure marked by Vajra hairs, with nails advancing Vajras at their tips, with skin that's solid like a Vajra's core, the splendid master donning Vajra garlands, adorned with Vajra fashioned ornaments, with booming voice, his laughter crying ha ha, 6-syllable producing Vajra rumbles, great Manjughosha sound supremely loud, a roar unique unto the 3-fold one, the voice that reaches every bound of space, preeminent amongst all voice endowed. He is a being who's fully realized truth, reality, its peak and selflessness, supreme in propagating emptiness, unspoken, teaching both the deep and vast, the Dharma conch emitting piercing sound, the Dharma gong with lasting resonance, arriving at unbounded liberation. He is the Dharma drum in all directions, without a form, with handsome forms supreme, replete with forms diverse, comprised of mind, with splendor shining through his every form, with all reflections under his control. Invincible, renowned as Lord Supreme, the Lord Supreme who rules the threefold world, abiding on the noble's lofty path, great source of flourishing, the Dharma's crown, with youthful form, unique unto all worlds, the elder, senior, father of all beings, adorned with 32 auspicious marks, most beautiful, most handsome in all worlds, the teacher teaching mundane good and knowledge, the teacher to all beings most confident, the world's most trusted guide, protector, savior, the refuge unsurpassed, the guardian, with rich enjoyments filling all of space, the knowledge ocean of omniscient beings, while smashing through the shell of ignorance and breaking through the cage of cyclic life, the thorough queller of intense affliction, arriving at samsara's opposite shore, his crown the crown of wisdom consecration, his ornaments comprising perfect Buddhas, the soother of the pain of threefold pain, the ender of the trio ending free, arriving at the threefold liberation, completely free of every obscuration, having achieved a quality sky-like beyond the stains of every last affliction, aware of timelessness in all three times, most eminent amongst all sentient beings, the crown amongst those crowned with noble virtues, completely free from every kind of substrate, established firmly on the path of space, a splendid wish-fulfilling jewel in hand, the best of all, thus precious, omnipresent, great wish-fulfilling tree, most plentiful, the greatest of all great auspicious vases, fulfilling the aims of living beings adore, an ally most beloved to all creatures, aware of good and bad, aware of times, the omnipresent knower of the pledges, upholding pledges, conscious of occasions, awake to varied aptitudes in beings, with expertise in threefold liberation, with virtues knowing Dharma, auspicious source of all auspiciousness, of all auspicious things the most auspicious, great splendor, glory, good, most prosperous, great reassurance, foremost celebration, great joyousness, the highest form of pleasure, abundance, reverence, action, venerable, great happiness, the noble Lord of splendor, the greatest granter of all wishes wished for, the highest source of refuge granting, the fearsome enemy of potent danger, labor in all forms, with tufts of hair, with plumes of luscious hair, with matted hair tight, 5 face with 5 hair tufts, his head well crowned, his head adorned with garlands of 5 strands, upholding great observances, head shaven, the foremost of observances, chaste student, with great austerities perfected fully, he is the greatest Veda Gautama, and Brahman, knower of Brahman, arrived in full awakening his branches, liberation, release, complete tranquility, quiescence, nirvana, peacefulness, tranquility, approaching graceful entry to nirvana, the culmination, ending pain and pleasure, the state devoid of passion, free from substrates, beyond defeat, unmanifest, unmatched, not making manifest appearance free, pervasive, timeless, fully omnipresent, minute beyond defilement, seed-free, unstained, devoid of passion, passionless, controlling humors, free from every illness, by nature most awakened, fully awake, omniscient, knowing everything supreme, beyond reality as consciousness, pristine awareness, bearing non-dual form, beyond conceptualization, effort-free, acting as Buddhas do in every age, the Buddha endless and beginningless, the Buddha at the start devoid of sequence, with wisdom as his only eye unstained, the Tathagata with wisdom as his body, the sovereign of all language, great debater, the king of discourse, best of orators, the best and greatest of communicators, the unassailable, the lion of speech, with universal vision, true delight, with fire garlands handsome to behold, the endless Lord, most radiant, great luster, with shining rays in hand, providing light, the best and foremost of all great physicians, unequaled in removing thorns of pain, the tree providing medicine for all, a foe opposing every malady, the lovely crowning jewel of all three worlds, the cluster of the stars most glorious, the end of space in all its 10 directions, the hoisting high of Dharma's victory flag, sharing one large umbrella with the world, with love and kindness as his mandala, the celebrated lotus lord of dance, pervasive with his precious parasol, the blazing energy of all the Buddhas, with bodies fully shared by all the Buddhas, the highest union formed with all the Buddhas, the single teaching taught by all the Buddhas, most glorious with Vajraratna's blessing, the highest sovereign Lord of Savaratna, the King supreme of Savalokeshwara, the Lord on high of Sarva Vajradhara, the quintessential mind of Sarva Buddha, residing in the mind of every Buddha, the greatest body born by every Buddha, the lovely speech enriching every Buddha, the scorching brightness from the Vajra sun, with stainless luster from the Vajra moon, great passion of the passionless and others, with multicolored rays that brightly blaze, the perfect Buddha's perfect Vajra posture, retaining for all beings the Buddha's Dharma, the lotus Buddha's celebrated son, the knowledge treasurer for the omniscient, the sovereign king controlling all illusions, the foremost master of the Buddha's spells, called Vajratisha, so supremely mighty, completely pure, the highest syllable, a top tame's remedy, the Mahayana, with Vajradharma as his mighty weapon, with Vajra depth renowned as Jinajik, with Vajra thought aware of how things are, perfecting all perfections perfectly, adorned by all the grounds of bodhisattvas, the selflessness of pure phenomena, with luster that is moonlight unto knowledge, with great endeavors as illusory nets, the foremost master ruling every tantra, endowed in full with every Vajra posture, completely furnished with all wisdom bodies, completely good with intellect supreme, the embryo of earth-sustaining beings, great embryo from which all Buddhas form, with emanations, circles most diverse, the highest nature of all entities, supportive of the nature of all things, with goals for all with dharmas unarisen, supportive of the nature of all dharmas, with full awareness of phenomena, in but an instant as the wisest sage, with vivid realization of all dharmas. He is a sage, the greatest intellect, the vanquisher of hosts of evil spirits, unwavering, completely pure in nature, grasping the wakefulness of perfect Buddhas, the direct realization of all Buddhas. He is the flame of wisdom luminous, the great fulfiller of desired aims, the purifier of all evil states, the greatest of all living beings, protector, the earnest liberator of all creatures, unrivaled knight in battle with afflictions, humiliating ignorance's foe, the celebrated mind of unrestness, endowed with forms heroic and repulsive, the dancer moving to and fro his hundreds, of lengthy arms while setting down his stride, the dancer spreading through the whole of space, and fitting it with Shrimad's 100 arms, so tall atop the surface of the earth, the soul of just 1 foot pervading all, so tall atop the summit of the world, the nail of his big toe suppressing all, whose aim is one, whose aim is non-dual Dharma, whose aim is ultimate beyond destruction, whose mind consists in groups of consciousness, with varied objects, forms, and cognizance, unused with every object of existence, a mind of passion-loving emptiness, transcending worldly passion and the like, with great enjoyment for the threefold world, with fair complexion white like pristine clouds, with radiance like beams from autumn moons, with luster rivaling the morning sun, with nose emitting light of crimson red, whose handsome crown has sterling sapphires, whose hair has tips of sapphire deep blue, with glory from the light of his great jewel, adorned with emanations of the Buddhas, the shaker of 100 worldly realms, his strength the four miraculous powers, reality with mindfulness supreme, samadhi, king of fourfold mindfulness, infused with sense from bloom on body's branches, an ocean of Tathagata virtues, with knowledge of the eightfold path's true way, with knowledge of the path of perfect Buddhas, the great attachment of all living beings, attachment free comparable to space, when springing up in every creature's mind, he is for every being as swift as mind, aware of all the aptitudes of beings, while captivating every creature's mind with insight into aggregated natures, himself with fully purified aggregates, atop the peak of every going forth, most skilled in going forth in every way, established on all paths of going forth, the teacher of all forms of going forth, uprooting all, becoming with 12 links, endowed with purity in all 12 forms, his form the way of fourfold noble truths, with realization of the eightfold knowledge, with meaning of the truths in 12-fold form, aware of suchness in his 16 forms, with true awakening in 20 forms, awakened fully knowing all supreme, dispatching countless sets of some 10 billion embodiments of emanating Buddhas, final realization of all moments, who knows each moment's object for all minds, and manifesting for the sake of beings, with means derived from varied vehicles, gone forth by way of all three vehicles, remaining in the single vehicle's fruit, with purified afflicted spheres at heart, annihilating every karmic sphere, arrived atop dry land from flooding oceans, emerged from yoga's perilous dark road, released from general, minor, and complete afflictions and their latent tendencies, with insight, means, and foremost empathy, achieving fruitful aims for living beings, abiding object free through all perceptions, with consciousness as object with cessation, with every being the object of his mind, with knowledge that's the mind of all the Buddhas, residing in the mind of every being, having become their mind's equality, and satisfying the mind of every being. He is for every being great inner joy, confusion-free regarding points of doctrine, completely free from error in all its forms, is thinking free from doubt, his object threefold, his object all three properties by nature, throughout 3 times the content of 5 skandhas, discerning clearly each and every moment, awakening in but a single moment, his basic nature equal to all Buddhas, with body, bodiless, the best of bodies, with realization of the peak of bodies, displaying his form in every possible way. He is the greatest stone, the precious gem, what all the perfect Buddhas are to know, the Buddha's unsurpassed awakening, devoid of syllables, yet born of mantra, rising from great mantra's threefold family, the father to the meaning of all mantras, the greatest Bindu, void of syllables, with 5 great syllables, great empty one, 100 syllable, devoid of Bindu, endowed with every form, yet free from form, supporting half of 16 Bindus, transcending every grouping, void of members, sustaining jhanas fourth and final peak, aware of jhanas each and every aspect, with knowledge of samadhis, types and families, the best of bodies, body of samadhi, the sovereign king of all enjoyment bodies, the best of bodies, emanation body, the heir to emanations of the Buddhas, with varied emanations everywhere, while benefiting all however needed, the sovereign of the gods, the god of gods, the Sura Lord, the ruler of immortals, the king of deities, the god's guru, the highest lord of pramatas, pramata, the merged from psychic life, symbolizing forest, the single teacher, guru for all beings, in every well-known world, in all directions, the eminent bestower of the Dharma, concealed by armor made of loving kindness, well shielded by the shield of empathy, with wisdom sword in hand, with bow and arrow, concluding war with ignorance and klesha, the Mara's enemy and tamer hero, eliminating threats from all four Maras, defeating all the armies of the Maras, a guide for living beings, the perfect Buddha, deserving homage, worthy of respect, deserving reverence, always honorable, deserving worship, worthy of regard, the highest Guru ever venerable, traversing all three worlds in just one stride, his step extending past the bounds of space, with knowledge of the three well versed and pure, with sixfold higher knowledge and recall, the Bodhisattva and Mahasattva, with power great transcending worldly life, perfected by his excellence of insight, now unified with insight's highest nature, the whole aware of self, aware of other, for fit for all he is the best of men, surpassing all to which he is compared, supreme most lord of knowing and what's known, the foremost master of imparting Dharma, who shows the meaning of the fourfold Siam, the most revered amongst all living beings, engaged in going forth on all three paths, already purified by ultimate truth, most fortunate within the threefold world, the celebrated source of all endowments, supreme among the glorious Manjushri. Homage to you, boon grand, the best of Vajras, O summit of existence, homage to you. Homage to you, source is emptiness, of Buddha's awakening, homage to you, passion of the Buddhas, homage to you, desire of the Buddhas, I pay you homage, O love of every Buddha, homage to you, the joy of all the Buddhas, I pay you homage, O smile of every Buddha, homage to you, the laugh of all the Buddhas, I pay you homage, O speech of every Buddha, homage to you, the heart of all the Buddhas, I pay you homage, arisen from non-being, homage to you, homage to you, risen from the Buddha, arisen from the sky, homage to you, born of pristine wisdom, O net of illusion, homage to you, the Buddha's spectacle, homage to you, the everything of all, O body of wisdom, homage to you. Om Sarva Dhamma Bhava Sambhava Vishuddha Vajra Prakriti Parishuddha Sarva Dhamma Yaduta Sarva Nagada Jnana Kaya Madrushim Parishuddhitam Upadayate Sarva Tathagata Shuddhaya Hara Hara Om Shri Bhagavan Jnanamurti Bhageshwara Mahavacha Sarva Dhamma Gaganama Parishuddha Dharma Jnana Garbha. Then Vajradhara, glorious, most pleased and satisfied, with 40 palms, prostrated to the Buddha, noble God, the Blessed One, the Lord Tathagata, and with a host of other Vajrapanis of varied forms, the Lord of Puyakas, sublime protectors, noble wrathful kings, we then exclaimed this effervescent praise. Protector, we rejoice, thou excellent, what you have clearly taught. Through you our lofty aim has been achieved, which leads to true and full awakening. And so the aims of helpless mundane beings who seek the fruits of perfect liberation, just this sword in the Maya noble path that leads to excellence, with largeness, vastness, and profundity, with meaning great, achieving beings' aims. Justice comprises every Buddha sphere, justice is taught by all awakened ones. This concludes the supreme chanting the names of the Blessed One. And Jishri, the wisdom deity, was extracted from the Noble Net Evolution on my Yoga Tension, 16,000 parts. From its chapter on the Net of Samadhi, it was spoken by the Blessed One, Shakyamuni Tathagata. And then we do the protector prayers, starting with the praise of 6 on Mark Allah. Jamba Janga Chawa Namba Se Chinsan Rambo Wandang Nabara Sundarayana Macha Chawa Ningan Jamba Genda Dan Dasa Ninga Nasha Dasha Chan Rinchan Dangan Mayan Dangan Chinna Chinna Kamaran Seba Balan Mambala Cha Sangya Nyamba Nyamba Samaram Vajo Gumba Nyamba Nabara Dachamba Nagora Chinagya Nyamba Chita Shiwara Chira Nara Jata Salomana Moyana Rani Dasa Sanjana Chikya Jamamuni Sawasho Babola Mayana Rani Dasa Sanjana Chikya Bachimala Sawasho Lama Gamboyana Rani Dasa Sanjana Chikya Jamamala Sawasho Kambola Mayana Rani Dasa Sanjana Chikya Bachimala Sawasho Nama Gamboya Mela, Dani Gundinga Dasa Sanjana Chikya, Yamama Savasho, Kamala Maya Mela, Dani Gundinga Dasa Sanjana Chikya, Bachimala Savasho, Yelani Sarangana Kanya, Chamala Simbana, Jaya Ganga Jaya Lama Gamboya Mela. That was one of those moments when you press it, the iPad, and the pages just. And I know some by heart, but I don't know all of it by heart. It's a bit like, if you have loose pages, a picture, and the wind comes and blows all the pages away, and then you have to like scrolling through trying to find it. Praise to achieve the inner color of Nama Shukam. One leg outstretched, the other drawn in, the mirrors tap, sending shudders through mighty mirror and the four mandalas of the earth. Rapacious, wide open buffalo mouth, its thundering laugh, filling the three worlds. Manjushri, father of Buddhas, in wrathful form, as ferocious Yamataka, taming the dissolute. Those prostrating devotedly before him should offer praise to Dhamaraja. Now is the time to beware of hindrance. An incessant thunder of sound like mountains splitting apart like the sea in tumult. Raging tongues of fire enveloped in black smoke like a million lightning flashes within a rain cloud. Standing amid unbearable heat, encircled by 5 colors, upon a black demon prostrate on a mandala circle of the sun, atop a sacred triangle black as a billionfold darkness, brimming with a rolling ocean of blood and fat, Yamaraja, king of death, jet black body, short not slender, stretched to the right of the gate to shake the earth. Yellowish, spiky hair, nestling 5 dried skulls, ornamenting the wrathful Vajra upon your crown. Fresh and bloody human heads garlanding your neck, 3 bulging eyes roving wrathfully, a fan snarled about your open mouth, the vaporous breath of a venomous snake. A blazing curved knife in your right hand, brandished at the brains of Mara's armies, in the left a blood-filled skull to enjoy. The tiger skin draped about your waist, ferocious protector, do not be distracted. Quickly bring to mind promises made to Yamataka, and carry out this yogi's commands. On either side, in front and behind, standing on sharp-horned, sharp-hoofed, fierce buffaloes, 4 Yama demons, white, yellow, red, and black, each horribly wrathful with buffalo face. One leg stretched, the other drawn in, striking in extremely arrogant pose, all garbed in graveyard array, open mouth, eyeballs wholly red, held as Vajra thunderbolts in their destruction of hindrance and obstruction. You too discharge your deeds, peaceful, wrathful, powerful, or vast. To conclude, so long as I have not yet walked for living beings as vast as space, upon the glorious land of Manjushri, famed on earth, severally praised by every Buddha, then for so long I ask you, Dhammaraj and entourage, who gladly and devotedly execute Yamantaka's will, destroy the consort of darkness and his legions, who strive to steal the jewel that is the true path. Then Toma into Padinama. Jora Jangal Wagonia Chana Masage Mashesha Senso Sechima Belwangia Chandrena Toba Memba Nyuru Shalendo menga sonda sa chen kya ne nyan chin drola se che tu so wa de me na cha ba lo kien kya kien gan sa chen ya ma le ro sha sha la so de se na dan chi tru na na dan cha we do ma de mo le ma so kya mo la byo ki san ya den wa son je she so song bo song lan ro do she da che si son de ba lo che dra be go do song ya we den son cha mo na go song ge ba chen ba cha se lo da so lan ge che ran de be ji da sam ba ye shen ro ba dan ne ran ge so ba lo che be so nya wa xia wa jing ge lam de so san da fe so de sa ba sa da wang be jie ren ge wa do ma so ge mo la so so be so ya wa me ba tan de zhou jie xiu zhou Right, take this. Joy sana chana na shingyan mani sani gana me shu sangya me nara nyane ngara sangya me soju gyuma sandu rangi sam tumma damba shiwa bala mo shide shigyo shiwe hanso chan shiwe ngori kowe tomo niya dagi guru mo shindu dam Kanda she te mara cha se lo, dagi le dum ba she she wa cha, se ni chen le na shi gen ma ni, se ni gu na me shin sen yang me, da la dia me nga ro sum yang me, su shu gyu ma sam du rang yi sam, tum ma dem ba ge me da la mo, ge se ge 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 le gan su chen. Giving glory, go at Omani, Dagi Guru Samo Shinduji, Kundu get Mala Chatsalo, Dagi Seram Suran Gimbaso, Seni Chene Nashi Gimbani, Seni Guna Meshin Sengyame, Daran Yeme Karo Tungyame, Sandurangi Sam. Dhamma Dhamma Vandalamo Vande Vangya Vangi Hanso Shen Vangi Ngodi Kowe Tomo Nye Dagi Guru Mamo Shindana Kanu Vanse Mala Telo Kansum Senchen Vanche Vandudu Sani Chinne Sani Sani Guna Meshin Sengyame Dala Yame Kala Samyame Soju Gyuma Sandu Rangi Se Tumba Namba Drama Dalamo Jase Dragya Jase Nansu Chen Drama Ngori Kowe Tomo Ni Dagi Goro Namo Shindana Kundu Jase Mala Chase Lo Dagi Edan Dragya Drama Yo kya ran chin che yam ma jo kyam di ra chen di che yam na wa yi chen le na je re la chen ba la da ke den le ra de de ye ma So then the Swift Return prayers, beginning with the one composed by His Holiness. Let us teach and assembly the children of victorious ones, Shravakas, Vishekapulis, victorious Losam, father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge, bestow the virtues and goodness of accomplishing this prayer, here and now, holding and spreading the money's precious and complete teachings. Patience is the noblest courage. In to you I make requests, while striving single-pointedly for victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and for mother living beings who suddenly departed to peace, what a great loss. Nevertheless, through the unreceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean and the three shores, and the great waves and body teacher of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of reincarnation swiftly beaming glory for fortunate disciples. Patient in bearing the hardships of spreading the teachings and the money in general, and the teachings of victorious Jamgans on Kappa in hundreds of directions. Lord of Dharma, holding the three vows, the wearing saffron rose, please quickly return as the glory of the fearless teachings. You held the teachings, explanation, and practice with great asceticism, unable to bear that transmigratory beings are confused by the darkness of suffering. Through your great loving kindness, you skillfully led them to happiness. Unparalleled Son of the teachings, please return quickly. Purified by the ornament of supreme patience and increasing the practice, the supreme authentic teachings, victorious ones, through listening, reflection, and meditation, guide of all transmigratory beings along the perfect path, true and perfect pure Guru, please return quickly. Lama, think of me. Lama, consider me. Most kind root Lama, care for me. Most gracious root Lama, do not deprive us of your compassionate refuge. Listen and consider this heartfelt prayer made by a tormented disciple. Lama, embodiment of the Buddhas the 3 times, please bless me. You may rest in all pervading great bliss, equipoised within the dhatu of unimpeded luminosity. Yet the playful dance of your loving compassion emanates in myriad ways. The time has come for the return of the swift appearance of your magical wisdom, the Rupakaya, and for you to care for us once again with your affectionate compassion. Arise, arise, arise from Dhammakaya. I invoke you, I call upon you, I implore you on behalf of all beings. Do not rest in Kachara or other pure realms. Rather, to benefit the Buddha's teachings and all living beings, swiftly return to this southern continent to spread the Buddha Dharma of study and realization. Quickly return to guide us poor wretched beings, such is a desperate cry of us, your disciples. Return so we actually behold your presence and receive the blessings of your body, speech, and mind. All violations, errors, mistakes, and broken samaya that we have made in relation to your body, speech, mind, and spontaneous activity, through our being confused and conceiving things in erroneous ways, we confess within the luminous emptiness of your 3 kayas. Of everything auspicious, the supreme auspiciousness. May there be the auspiciousness of emptiness and compassion. May there be the auspiciousness of a timely meeting between master and disciple. Through the force of the truth of unchanging suchness, may the unmistaken incarnation return quickly. This lament was made by me, a bikini with pure faith and samaya, her eyes filled with tears of sorrow. May these wishes of a beggar woman be fulfilled through the blessings of the deities of the 3 roots. Perception, its object, and the deceiver, all dissolve within the expanse, the blissful clarity of such-suchness. And then the long life prayer for His Holiness Lama, incomparably kind and supreme Tenzin Gyatso, the wish-granting, wish-fulfilling jewel, source of every single benefit and happiness in this world. May you have a long life with all your holy wishes be spontaneously fulfilled. Chitangam dear Pandemoluma Gale Jomwe Samba Yije Kadrin Some Tenzing Yasojo Kuse Tenjing Tujelun Rojo. And dedicated by Chida, due to all the past, present, and future merits collected by me and the 3-time merits collected by others, and bodhicitta, the source of all happiness and success, myself, and for all sentient beings, be actualized within my own heart, and in the hearts of my family members, in the hearts of all the people around me, and in the hearts of all sentient beings without even a second's delay. And for those in whose hearts bodhicitta has been generated, may it increase. Due to all the past, present, and future merits collected by me, and the 3-time merits collected by others, which exist but which are empty from their own side, and I who exists but who is empty from his own side, the chief Shakyamuni Buddha's enlightenment which exists but which is empty from his own side, need all sentient beings who exist but are empty from their own side, that state of full enlightenment which exists but which is empty from his own side, by myself alone who exists but who is empty from his own side. And then finally the mantras to Buddha's names to increase merit and make sure our prayers are fulfilled. Chom dende, dejin shabadra, chambayan, devasobe sange, nambanansi, ugi gabala chat salo, jadu samba samba jimbo, kundu samba chat salo, tayata om bezariwa avabadiniso, om duru zaniso. There's Om Bedrio Abadiniso, 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 Om Duru Zaniso. Chondende, dejin shabadra, chomayan, devasobe sange, nangula venduri, ugi gabala chat salo. Chondende, dejin shabadra, chomayan, devasobe sange, no other manata jira tripi gabala chat salo. Choose the blessings, the eminent victorious ones, the bodies of us, the truth, the infallible, dependent rising, and the power of my pure special attitude taking responsibility. May all the aims of my pure prayers be accomplished immediately. Yes, thank you very much,
Thank
everybody.
you
Thank you.
for joining us.
Karuna and Regina, thank you so much.